Okay, so hello everyone. Uh, there was an announcement of something called Major League Hockey, and I'm honestly skeptical about a lot of the things here. So we're gonna talk a bit about it, but Steve Dangle, he announced it on his YouTube channel, actually on the Steve Dangle Podcast Network, and honestly, I can't find much other information on it. And there's a lot of questions that I think need to be answered. So we'll talk about the normal stuff, so like the 3-on-3 format. eh, Like, I'm not really that stuff could be interesting, but it's the other stuff that makes me really question it. So, first of all, $30 million salary cap. So it says, okay, operate under a $30 million salary cap. Here's why this matters. Okay, it's saying that, but there's a few questions. So it's a $30 million salary cap, but what's the salary floor? Is there a salary floor? Do they have to spend a certain amount? Could they just spend whatever? Like, just because it's a cap doesn't mean they're actually going to spend up anywhere near to that, especially if there's no floor. It says they got a level playing field, so there's no teams unlimited. Yeah, they basically say no. It's good. That's why it's good to pay our people less. Okay, yeah, sure. It says we'll earn competitive salaries. Well, that's the other question. Is there a limit per person? Like, so there's a $30 million salary cap per team, but is it limited per individual? Like, is there like a dollar amount or a percentage amount that one single person can do? It doesn't say. Roster building. It says, do they invest heavily in a few star players to spread the budget across a balanced lineup? Well, that's kind of what I said before. It's saying it's like asking that as a question, but it still doesn't give enough information as to whether what the actual percentage would be. So it says new markets. So that's another thing. New markets and video fan expense. Yeah, so maybe there'd be new teams, but it says it could attract international viewership. But look at this. It's set to launch in the fall of 2024. Wow. So there's 16 teams, and we know that's some of the states and stuff, but we don't even. And Steve Dangle said in his video, there's 14 locations, so some might have two teams apparently. But so it's going to launch in the fall of this year, and we have no idea where all the teams are going to be even. And like they didn't even mention the cities; we just know the provinces and the states. Like the fall of it's later this year. Only if, like it's half a year from now. How would they not have that information? Like it doesn't make any sense to me. And that's the other thing about these teams. So is it going to be like the NHL where each team has its own owner, like they're owned by separate teams, or is it going to be say like what the XFL was, where the league owned all the teams itself? It doesn't say that either, I don't think. And so it also like there's stuff like TV, like where is this going to be sponsored? But those are some of the main things. Because let's get more to the $30 million salary cap. So if there's 16 teams, there's 30 million. That'd be, that'd be like hundreds of millions of dollars. Where are they gonna get the money for that? I know there's some rumors about Saudi government or a Saudi sponsored fund, but I don't know because they also mentioned there's gonna be you can have up to Steve Dangle in his video mentioned you can have up to three uh, marquee players. I guess I don't know how they're gonna exactly determine that. If having NHL experience means that you're a different marquee player, do you have to play a certain amount of NHL games, or can you be like a KHL player and be eligible? I don't know exactly. There's so many questions here. I said like the 3-on-3 format and also the 24, like that could be interesting to see, but it's the term like I like how it says four. What is the four? So it's really it's like they might try to get a star player, but who's going to want to join? Most people are going to want to be in the NHL, even probably if they want to get less money, unless they're offering an obscene amount of money. Because like with a $30 million salary cap, maybe one team will. I said one team. That's another reason why I don't even know if it's different owners. Because if it's all owned by the league, it's gonna greatly change probably the amount, especially if there's no salary cap or salary floor. Yeah. Also, another part, like, are the contracts guaranteed? Is there a limit for how many years? Does the average annual value like is the same amount they're paying each year? It doesn't even say all this. Like, because if one thing is if they're not, it's not guaranteed money. I don't think a lot of the top players are gonna want to go. And who knows even if it is guaranteed, if the league barely lasts, it's not like they're gonna get that money anyways. So, I have no idea. It's just so many concerns. I just also realized that it's not showing my mouse, but I guess I can do that. It's not that it matters, it's more what I'm saying anyways. New markets, yeah. Innovative fan experience. Like, and I don't know if any major broadcasters are talking about this. I said Steve Dangle, was the one broke the news. I don't know if he was, like, personally involved with this. I don't even know how long this they've been working on this for. I say I don't mean Steve Dangle, I mean they I mean, like, this league itself. Does it even say who owns the league or, like, what this like, oh my god. It's just we'll see how it goes. Visit the official MLH website. Do they even have an official website? There we go. This is major league hacking though, so this it's not even the right website. What a great thing. This is major league hacking, yeah. Alright, so that's just what I wanted to talk about. So I don't even know if their website's up yet, or they even have a website.